This episode is brought to you by Ford. Why is being open to new roads and possibilities essential to success when chasing your goals? For me, it's so important to pivot. It's imperative to allow yourself the freedom to change course at any moment when your energy is shifting. When you literally pivot, doors open up, opportunities fall on your lap, and you have so much more time to spend with your loved ones and with yourself. So break free from your day to day and start enjoying the little things in life that truly bring you joy. On the road of reinventing ourselves, it's just as vital to find those little things in life that give you a sense of stability, like the new Explorer. You know there's more to discover, and the 2025 Ford Explorer SUV is here to give you space for the things that matter most. It's time to break free from the norm, which has never been more fun and accessible for drivers with the 2025 Ford Explorer SUV. Turn up the adventure with Ford Digital Experience, including a 13.2-inch center touchscreen. Do what matters with the help of available Ford Blue Cruise driver assist technology for hands-free highway driving. Available feature on Blue Cruise equipped vehicles. Blue Cruise requires a connected service plan and a modem activation. Blue Cruise drive assist features can be activated in hands-free Blue zones and do not replace safe driving, and drivers need to control the vehicle. See Ford.com/Blue Cruise for more details on available plans and hands-free models. Start your next adventure in America's all-time best-selling SUV. Based on S&P Global Mobility, 1946 current U.S. total, new cumulative registrations for all vehicles identified as SUVs. The new Ford, well, you know what it is. It's on the name, the new 2025 Ford Explorer, built Ford proud.
I don't know what's going to happen next, but yeah. So what now? Oh, welcome back.
What we're not going to do is get Spanish classes on air.
Why not? That's another stream of income. You're always looking for a way to make more money. That's another stream of income you can do. You can be the Spanish Miss Rachel. Señorita Rachel.
I don't want none of that.
Hello, baby.
The way that I don't even want to teach my son how to count. You think I would teach everybody else? Not even for $1.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of, how do you say so what now in Spanish?
Y que ahora.
Y que ahora.
Right? That's a good translation. Nah, I might be a translator now. Can you imagine me translating Spanish to
No, it'd be terrible. You too fast.
ratchet English? I was talking to, it was an older woman the other day on the phone for like 40 minutes. She is a Black woman, probably in her 70s. 4 times she stopped me. She said, wait a minute. There you go fast again. Come back. It was so hard so she could like understand me because, I'm passionate about some things. So I just started talking about it and it just goes. But anywho, I feel like we haven't recorded in a while.
It does feel like we haven't been home in forever. Carlos, we missed you.
Carlos like, you guys are gaslighting me.
Okay, I missed the coffee. I missed the coffee.
The coffee? I don't know, but I had an espresso and it would not taste like this.
No, it wouldn't.
I don't know what it is about this coffee.
It's Mexican.
So
It's Mexican.
Mexico
coffee.
do bring in the best stuff.
They got the beans.
Mm-hmm. And the bricks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're doing a podcast. I forgot. We're doing a podcast. We're potting.
Anyways, what's new with you?
Not much. I've been under a rock. My back hurts. I know, but I don't want to complain, so I'm gonna keep it moving.
Well, I don't think it's a complaint. I think it's something you're actually going through. That's not complaining.
I know, but I was crying all weekend.
That's okay.
No, but I feel like you were like, you're being dramatic. Because I was like, what if I can no longer be active?
Okay, so that part,
it really was going through my mind, though,
and I don't doubt it. I'm having panic attacks and crying over the fact that I have another 40 years possibly of living, and we all forgot about different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I laughed at you a little bit. She's my friend. But also I didn't take it as far as I would if I thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
Because I really do think you're 40, right?
Yeah.
And it's like
our body's breaking down.
Shut up. You had an injury. That's it.
Like.
But we don't heal the same way we did before. So that's kind of one of those like, so what now? Okay, I got to take better care of myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to bounce back. It's fine, girl.
Okay.
You're going to be able to pop that thing.
I hope so. What about you?
So we talked about it a little bit. And I wanted to do this in our catch up because I'm still mad.
At who?
At Casey Anthony.
Oh, I was like, what did I do? Okay, I didn't make the website yet. I'm gonna get to
it. Make the website already.
Okay, we're working on the website.
To sell merch.
Coming soon. So what now? Website.
We've been trying to sell merch, but she don't want to make a website. But we really don't need the website. I think there's a few steps we got to do before the website is even taking place.
But what are you upset with Casey about?
First of all, I had just taken a shower. I don't know what I was doing, but why I was taking a shower at that time, I don't know. And I go hop on my phone and I see her face that pops up. And immediately she's like, I'm just trying to tell everyone. I'm going to give a quick recap.
Yeah.
About who Casey Anthony is, because this is technically now, this case was in 2008.
Really?
Bruh, that is 17 years ago?
Yeah.
Insane. But if you don't know who Casey Anthony is, one, because maybe, I feel like the entire nation knew.
I think so too.
But for us,
huge in Florida.
It was huge in Florida, then Central Florida, then Orlando, then bring that even smaller to Colonial High School, where we went to school, and so did I. So if you don't know who Casey Anthony is, basically in June 2016, there was a little girl called Gayle Anthony, and she went missing. That's the last time she was seen alive. Well, we didn't know she was missing at the time. A month later, 30 days later, July 15th, her mother, Cindy Anthony, this has all happened right here in Orlando, Florida. She calls 911 to report Gayle missing. And that Casey's car, her daughter, it smelled like a dead body.
Oof.
First of all, do you know what a dead body would smell like?
No, but like I don't even want to think about
Well,
that.
her father was also a retired investigator of police. Yeah. So I think the father would also know what a dead body smells like. But I don't think I would know what a dead body smells like. Probably like my garbage can.
Girl,
I don't know. But anywho, day after she reported her missing, she got arrested. Casey did. And she's arrested for child neglect, providing false statements. You remember she took them walking for hours through Universal Studios saying she worked there?
Yes.
And she didn't work there?
She was a pathological liar.
What?
Yeah.
So she interfered with the investigation, did all that good stuff. Then October of 2008, Casey's now indicted for first-degree murder, aggravated child abuse, aggravated manslaughter of a child, and 4 counts of lying to the police. And she pleads not guilty. She walks in there with her little Caucasian self, hair straight. She had like a Wednesday Addams like clothes on. Yes. And I'm like, what? Not guilty. Cool. The baby went missing, last seen in June. Now we're in December. No, you're fine. They find the remains of Gayle. And I remember we had tons and tons of rain. Remember that week?
Yeah.
Tons and tons of rain. And they find the skeletal remains in a wooded area over by like the Goldenrod area. And the baby had, I remember she had the duct tape on her mouth, a sticker. She put a sticker on the mouth part. She smelled like chloroform. And then in May 2011 is when we learn about Jose Baez. Girl, that Puerto Rican right there. He got his coins with her. And afterwards, too, remember he ended up being Tory Lane's lawyer.
Really?
Girl, Tory don't. Yes.
I did not know that.
It don't hit twice. We can't do this twice. Then there's forensic evidence showing that she looked up stuff in the computer. They basically, after all of this, they find her not guilty.
Not guilty.
And it was an uproar.
That's
like
crazy.
It was literally, I feel like it was worldwide. It had to be worldwide.
Yeah.
But she's found not guilty, and they gave her 4 years in jail for lying to the police, and she served 4 days.
Wow.
Literally 4 days. It was actually 10. I'm sorry. July 10th, she gets sentenced to the 4 years. July 17th, she's out due to time served and good behavior.
Wow.
I wonder who she was sucking and fucking for that.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying. How you get out like that? What? She did something miraculous. But now she's been kind of hiding this entire time. I have a friend that saw her in the back of a picture of a birthday party recently. Oh. And she was like, what is going on for years? Did you ever go here on Orange Avenue for Halloween? Yeah. They would say every year she would pop up in a costume. Oh. That every year she'd be out here. I don't know how true that is. No, because she's a pathological liar and a narcissist, and she thinks she's all that. Like during that month that child was gone, she was partying. Yeah, she was at Cowboys and hanging out and taking pictures, and it was a lot. Well, anywho, that captured the nation, but me personally, it was a lot. I was angry. I was upset. She had some guy's body exhumed at one point in time saying that it was Gayle Anthony's dad, and it wasn't. Oh, wow. They did that. She put everybody through that. A hot mess. Well, she just came out this week. All that to bring you back to 17 years. We want her gone. We don't want to hear from you. We want to see you. Poof, be gone, please. And now she comes up with a video saying that she's been in the legal system and she's been a legal advocate since 2011. And I believe, Casey, that you still don't get it. You were in the system.
So I came across that video on my TikTok. I don't understand what she's doing. Is she saying she's an attorney or?
She's a legal advocate. So she knows so much about the law. I bet when you commit murder.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly. You know, when you're accused of it, you got to learn a little something, something. So I would learn something about, law 2.0. She's as good with the law as you are with Spanish. Okay? Like that.
She got away with it.
Sometimes the devil gets away with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't understand how nobody hasn't stomped her out while she's been outside. Not that I want any type of violence outside in the world. I am not exciting that. I am not Trump. I don't want to do that. But what I'm saying is someone could accidentally run over.
I feel like if we're going to put one of those in the universe, like that's kind of wasted on her. We should put it on somebody else.
I don't know. All I know is TikTok, Substack, Substack actually is a great place. We're going to be there soon. We don't need to give her, I'll show you about Substack. It ain't got nothing to do with Casey, but I did look it up last night and she has like 3,900 subscribers.
I want to know what she's actually doing. I might go subscribe.
I thought about it, but I can't.
I'm so nosy.
Didn't let me. My spirit didn't let me. I couldn't do it.
What she's doing.
It doesn't matter what she's doing. Go away.
Yeah.
Get out. No one should look at that. We didn't ask for you. Your little girl's still gone. And now she was talking about how she might reply to some of the things that the parents said.
Oh, yeah, because she's kind of blaming her parents.
Yeah, she's saying that the dad did it.
Yeah.
Essentially. And then she started saying that her dad molested her when she was younger. That, I don't know.
Yeah.
We really don't know. It didn't go anywhere. But what we do know is that everything pointed to Casey Anthony. And the reason for her acquittal was that the prosecution lacked direct evidence as to how the little girl died and who killed her. So they were able to put reasonable doubt. Everybody believed that she did it. They just couldn't prove above a reasonable doubt that she did.
Yeah, the case wasn't handled very well, though.
No, Jose killed it. Killed it, literally. But that's what's been in my mind and what I've been thinking about lately.
I'm sorry that's taking up so much of your energy. You have very strong feelings about things. You know that, right?
And sometimes they're random.
Yeah, they are.
But
you really are upset about this.
Yes.
Yes.
Every time it pops up on my TikTok, I'm like, oh, what? Please don't give her any views. And here I am talking about her. But it's because it really upset me. And I want people, if they don't know who she is, and this is your first time hearing about her, this is not the legal advocate you want.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at it, really, she probably is the great one. She got away with it. Teach me how to die. She
got away with the most serious thing.
What? Yeah, so if somebody wanted to kill somebody, they would go to her for that.
Yeah.
She knows how to do that.
I hate to think about it.
That's why she shouldn't have a voice, because really.
I don't like to think about it.
That
poor baby.
She was so cute.
She was.
She had the cutest big brown eyes. But
so sad.
I'm hoping that I can let that go.
I hope you can let it go too, because you need to let it go. I thought you read the book. Let them.
No, we let them and she got away with it. Now we got to do something about it. We can't let her. We got to let them, not her.
You got to write a note to Mel Robbins. Excuse me, we need to modify your book. Let everybody except Casey Anthony.
Yeah, we need a amendment. Is that what it's called? An amendment for the book? We need that.
A little footer in the back of the book.
Please.
Oh my God.
A new edition, a deluxe edition.
Okay. So has anything made you happy in the news recently?
Yes.
Okay.
It did.
So much energy.
There has. And it actually leads us to Woman of the Week. Okay. Inside of Women's Month, Gayle King. And not just because she has a really good bestie like I do.
She got her bestie.
She has what? You should be, I need you to be a billionaire.
I don't know how to, well, first I got to figure out how to work my iPad. I don't lost the notes.
See, so just like Oprah. Oprah don't know how to use her iPad. Oprah need help too. We're almost there.
Okay.
Yo, Dex has her daughter here, and I know she's nervous about what she's finna say.
No.
She's like, I can't let her hear me. Doesn't she listen?
Yeah, she does.
Oh.
I think we scared her with that one episode. I don't think she's been back. The booty bandit episode. I don't think she's been back, honestly. So she's back there with her headphones on like a 3-year-old.
I don't hear no more about what Carla got going on.
But she's on a very important mission back there. She helping her mama out.
Oh, she is. She is.
I'll tell y'all about it later in the Patreon or something.
Patreon will actually get some of the things that we do that we can't let the world know. Yeah. But we can let y'all know because y'all like our friends.
So what Gayle did?
Okay, so she is admitting, well, first of all, she's going to space.
Yeah.
Literally.
How is she going to get there? And how much does something like that cost?
I don't know how much it costs. It don't matter. Her friend is Oprah. I feel like Elon's the only one that got stuff when it comes to this.
But his stuff be blowing up.
But that doesn't have people in it.
Oh, it doesn't?
Those are shuttles without... No, you thought people died and we just willy-nilly didn't talk about them?
I mean, Casey Anthony. Inappropriate? Inappropriate?
A little.
Okay.
Too soon.
Okay.
No, those that blew up are the ones that we constantly see. You know, when we're in school, they're like, oh, go see the shuttle go up. Those don't got no people in it.
But he will be taking people.
He has taken people, I think.
Oh, so she's going with like NASA.
I think so. See, now this is the part I didn't go that far into the thing. I just thought she was going to space in a shuttle.
I don't want to go. Like, good. Congratulations to you, Gayle. That is crazy. Like, that's really, really cool. I'm gonna stay down here.
You know, well, you also don't even want to go bungee jumping. Or
I don't want to go bungee
skydiving.
jumping. I don't want to go skydiving. I want to be here as long as possible.
But you're also only 40, right? What I was thinking with this, so she said that she doesn't know how to explain it. She is terrified but excited at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's called anxiety and it's Lord telling you not to do it. But it also could be two things could be true at the same time. Gayle is 70 years old. 70-something years old.
Oh, so you're trying to say she don't got that much time anyway. This is a very morbid show.
First of all, you took it there. I was going to say something. If it were to happen, she has lived the best life.
She has lived a really cool
lived
life.
an amazing... She ain't got no kids, right?
No, she doesn't.
I don't think her...
No, she does have kids.
And Oprah's the one that doesn't have kids?
Yeah.
How many kids, Gayle?
She has kids, but they're like adult.
Yeah, so so if she got kids...
If she don't have no kids, then the rumors might be true.
Gayle King...
Please tell me she got kids. If she don't got kids, then the rumors...
Gayle King's 2 children.
Okay.
Kirby and William.
Okay.
Bumpus is their last name. Bumpus. Grow up. Okay, no scissoring.
Okay.
They were...
Sorry. We are all over the place.
Take it back. Take it back.
Back to space.
She's going to space. I think she's had kids. She can raise her kids.
Amazing career.
What? Great career. The best friend she could ever had. Yeah. I know she messing with a couple of young...
You think so?
Boy, what?
Okay, she's single now.
I don't know if she's single now, but it don't matter. I feel like she still had a little candy
thing
on the side.
She got a little something.
Yeah.
So now it's space. Like, what else do you do?
Yeah.
You live that life?
But then that also reminds me of those billionaires that went down, that spent like $250,000.
Saying.
Where they at?
And it's like, remember that time we was in Puerto Rico and we was going to jump off of the little
that is not
waterfall and I got up there and I changed my mind? I can't do that in space. I can't say just take me down instead.
Dex,
that would be weird.
That is not the same.
Because it's like a year of your life, right? Going to space takes like a year. No, seriously. Like going to space takes a long time.
Dex, it does. Yeah. Like it doesn't, like maybe a day.
No, it takes like a light year. It does. It takes a long time to get to space.
But hold on. How long does it take to get?
Oh, you're not allowed to have a laptop while we record anymore because you with your Googles and your fucking fact checking. Like, why you can't just trust what I'm saying?
You know how
it takes a light year to get to space.
It takes 4 hours to 3 days.
That's a huge gap.
It can take as little as 8.5 minutes for a rocket to get there.
Okay, but we don't get on the rocket because that's too fast for like a human body.
3 days.
You'll explode.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 days. I go on a 3-day trip and then don't do the final thing of the trip.
You got no choice. You're there.
I gotta do it. And then what she's gonna do when she get up there? Just look out the window? I'm good.
You get to experience.
You're gonna ride by. I can see the same thing on TV.
What do they do?
Just a little ride by. She's not gonna get out.
I wonder if they go and come right back.
They're gonna go and come right back, and she can see the same thing on the television. I'm good. I'm gonna stay here. And it makes your body weird.
No. It says
you can't poop for like a year when you come back from space.
It's a 10-minute flight.
You can't.
Yeah.
Google your bowels after you come back from space. Whole year, can't poop.
I mean, I've been there. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty similar to what I already got going on. I can see myself being 70 and saying I'm going to space.
I can see you doing that too. You jumped out of a plane. I'm still not going. I'm good. I'm
you gonna wait for me at the bottom again?
You're gonna look out the window. You can do the same thing from down here.
No, because I want to break that barrier of Earth.
Why?
Because you can. That's literally the only reason why. Because I can.
Okay.
I mean, I can't right now.
It's like,
but I feel like
there's so many things you can do because that's not a good reason to go to space.
When you're 70?
That's like you can give a guy money also. Should you? No.
That sounds terrible.
You're right.
What?
Bad decisions.
No.
Right.
Would you go to space, Carlos?
Of course he would. Carlos is white.
Everybody would go to space.
Carlos is a white man. Of course he would go to space.
This is my white. So your white sides don't kick in for this?
No, not at all.
It goes to sleep.
Exactly.
Fine. Well, shout out to Gayle.
I got that kind of privilege.
I love that Gayle's doing this. I really, really, really
Carlos, without hesitation. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It might be in the name. The name gets Carla.
Carlos, Carla, crazy.
She said she would go too.
Crazy.
But that's also
they are Caucasian.
Mexicans be wild too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we can make this a poll. Would you go to space if you had the ability to?
Okay. Yeah.
After 60. After 60.
It's like you feel like your life isn't worth living after 60 if you're saying you just gotta risk it. Going to space, like what is there to do up there? You'll feel skinny.
Oh, take me now. Take me
because
now.
It's like you're weightless.
Does my waist go away? Take me now.
But I'm telling you, it's not worth it. You can't poop when you get back down.
It's okay. I experienced
because your body, like, your poop all messed
comes
up.
out your mouth.
It's all like, I can't come out. I don't know where to go.
What is there to poop? You eat like dry food.
You have to eat dry. Yeah, no, not cool.
Okay.
And then, do you know how you pee in space?
It goes up.
Exactly.
Goes up to your mouth.
Very weird.
Imagine it goes up and goes up.
It's overrated. Look at Carlos. You second thinking it? You second guessing?
Yeah, wear a diaper maybe?
You do wear a diaper.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Do you know there's people stuck in space right now? They've been up there for months. And you still
considering going?
That's different. They went on a mission.
So, like, how is that different?
I think it's a different shuttle. They're going on a quick Greyhound bus. The other people went to stay there.
You know, there's a ride at Disney that makes you feel like you're in space. You can get the same
That's
experience.
Expensive.
You get the same experience.
It's not the same.
And also, I wonder how much she's paying.
Is she paying?
Because if it's free, it's definitely dangerous.
No, that means that you have a lot of influence.
Okay.
Let's see. Is she paying to go to space? I need to know all these things because you're posing the question. She is part of an all-female crew on Blue Origin's N31. I don't know about
DEI.
It's unclear whether she's
all-female crew.
Oh, there's a cost. All-female? So there's a report that suggests that the seats cost about $200,000.
This is not very.
Katy Perry's going too. Yes, girl.
She's gonna be out there with Katy Perry. Oh, gosh.
No, if Katy Perry goes, they're definitely coming back.
Why? Why?
Because
no one cares about Katy Perry.
The white people.
Sorry, but like, no, they don't.
Trump cares.
Lady Gaga, you coming back? Katy Perry, questionable.
You don't think so?
Lady Gaga, you coming back?
I feel like the girls love Katy Perry.
Lady Gaga, Beyonce, you coming back?
Katy Perry had one of the highest Super Bowl
Katy
performances.
Perry can be sacrificed. When the last time she had a hit? And it's not like she in a Hall of Fame. Like nobody trying.
She has to be. She has records.
Katy Perry. Sounds like Illuminati sacrifice.
So it also has former NASA engineer, a lady. That's
nobody.
Good.
Keep
That's
going.
Cool.
Keep
NASA.
going.
She knows what she's doing.
They sacrifice them all the time. Who else?
Research scientist Amanda Guyan.
Nobody. You can't even say her last name. Keep going.
Film producer Carrie Flynn. She's gonna make a movie out of it, so she has to come back in order to be able to film the movie. And Lauren Sanchez, Spanish. She's a helicopter pilot and fiance of the Blue Origin founder, Jeff Bezos. She's coming back.
No, she's not. He tried to get out that alimony and that child support. Do not, Gayle. Looking at Gayle. Don't get on that one.
No, come on. Like so this is Jeff Bezos' thing.
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah, the Blue Origin.
Yeah, and he's an alien.
Jeff?
Yes. You ever looked at him good? He take off his skin at night.
I'm telling you. They call those reptilians.
Yeah, he's a reptilian. Don't get on Gayle.
You know who we should bring on one day? Like a super deep conspiracy theorist.
You might be sitting next to one.
You know who's the only reason why I know about reptilians? Because of Lil Sean. Every morning pissing me off with his conspiracy theories. I'm like, shut up. Leave me alone.
No. I don't think it's a good idea, Gayle. There's so many other ways to like celebrate life. That ain't it.
I don't know. Well, whatever. Shout out to her. She's the woman of the week. And hopefully Jeff isn't trying to get out of alimony. He just married her. He wouldn't. They have to have a prenup.
That's why he's sending her to space.
They have a prenup.
She's a goner. I'm telling you. Goner.
These are all alleged thoughts and opinions. We have
I hope it's not true for Gayle's sake. I really do hope it's not true.
Is she the only black woman? Damn.
Yeah.
It's okay. So they're coming back.
Okay, Carla.
They're coming back. But hopefully it won't be like the movies when they sacrifice, the first black person dies. And then Lauren Sanchez right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeff Bezos. Yeah. I don't trust it.
Jeff.
Okay.
A lot. I'd marry him.
Why?
Because he's a billionaire.
I was going to say, is he cute?
Nope.
Oh.
But I feel like also he wouldn't be try to be around me.
Let me see.
I just don't feel like Jeff is the type of man that has a lot of time to ask for nothing. I don't think he would ask for no sugar.
He don't look like he.
I don't even think he can get up.
Okay. You know what? What else? What else we talking about today?
moving on. Let's go into our womanhood segment.
I'm sorry. He's definitely.
Let me see.
A reptilian.
Let me see.
This man does not live in this skin 24/7.
He looks like when I put on my red light therapy mask.
His skin don't look like it fit good. It's a half a size too big. Yeah.
You know that happens though.
Wait, and this the one he sent into space? Yes. The new baddie?
Mm-hmm. He's bringing his baddie back home.
She look expensive. She ain't coming back.
She was married to another billionaire before, I think.
She look expensive. She not coming back.
He can afford her.
Ooh. Yeah, she not coming back.
She's had a lot of surgery.
Yeah. You know how much money he lost in the first divorce? Shawty ain't coming back.
He didn't lose nothing. Okay. All them billions, he got them right back.
You're right.
Right back. And she's a philanthropist. It was for a good cause.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Zuckerberg's one better not get divorced with a little Asian wife. Okay. Well, how did we get here?
I don't know.
I don't know how we got here, but we're going to bring it back now.
Let's bring it back.
Bring it back. Before we continue with the conversation, I want to let you know that this podcast is brought to you by Hi Hello Labs, a full-service content creation studio serving clients across the nation. One thing I am not is a gatekeeper, and this is where I record my audio and video podcast right here in Orlando, Florida, at their beautiful studio, because at Hi Hello Labs, they're on a mission to amplify expert voices. They facilitate the turnkey production and distribution of quality podcasts like the one you're listening to right now. They also produce digital courses, social media content, and live events. Nobody else does it like them, seriously, when it comes to live events. If you want to increase your reach and establish yourself as a thought leader, Hi Hello Labs is the studio for you. So go ahead and magnify your influence with Hi Hello Labs. Let's get back to the show. Let's go into the womanhood segment.
Okay.
This one today. You want to talk about it or you want me to talk about it?
Okay, so we can talk about it. We're going to play a clip. Let's play the clip first, and then we'll talk about it.
Somebody asked me the other day, like, what are some of the questions that I asked on, a first gathering? I don't call them dates. You know what I mean?
Gathering? Gathering?
Yeah, gathering.
Why do you call it a first gathering?
Because I think a date carries a certain level of expectation, whether that be a place or whether that be a price budget. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think a gathering kind of keeps it on a very just non-assuming, low-level expectation. And really, when you're getting to know somebody, you don't need much. Mm-hmm. You just need conversation. And great questions, you know what I'm saying? And nice ambiance. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, for my first gatherings, I ask very serious questions, like, what is your purpose in life? Ooh. You know what I mean?
What's your intention with this dick? I'm sorry.
You're just going to jump straight out. What you going to do to it, baby?
That's not a gathering.
I can't take it anymore.
No.
This is so low vibrational. This is like that low vibrational plate of food. That's what he is.
So, first gathering. What am I, a fucking pilgrim? Is this fucking Thanksgiving?
What
gathering?
What are we doing? There's a place I believe it's in Atlanta called The Gathering Spot. You gather there to network. And so you want to network with women. Mm-hmm. You feel like the vagina changed. What? First of all, I feel like he's been in the entertainment space for a really long time. Mm-hmm. So I will give him that. I feel like he has a very skewed reality of the women that are out here, because usually the women that you are seeking, mm-hmm. which is the one that you're saying that only get wet with money, are selling pussy to you. That's what you're going for, right? Remember in Love and Basketball when the dad was like, there's 100 women at the game waiting for you and 50 find your hotel. And then there's that one that makes it to your door. And what do? That one wants that money. And that's the one you're paying attention to, right? And then it's like, you don't want to put such high expectation on the first date. That's because you're vibrating low as well. Yeah. So you don't want to put so much meaning into a date. Then why would I?
Right. It's very low effort.
That's the word.
It's very low effort.
Low effort. And then all this talk on women and how women have changed. I feel like Omarion needs a training bra. And I'm going to show you why. And this is why he's really mad. Before you go over to the Breakfast Club and want to talk about how women are vibrating low, he was, that show that they be going on?
The
Millennium Tour. Girl, look what I got sent this morning. She didn't even know we were going to talk about this. And he's talking about, do he have titties? Do you see that?
Oh, no way.
Do you see that?
That's not real.
That's a story, like a regular person story who's a fan.
Way.
Yeah. I actually screen recorded it just in
you
case.
Think he been taking estrogen?
I feel like that's what this conversation was all about. He feel like he wants to be wined and dined just like the men are out here. We don't. He says that, and we don't make the men different.
I did read something that he's celibate. In 2024, he was at the very least. He was celibate. I don't know for how long. I don't know if he's still celibate, but he said he was practicing celibacy so he can clear his mind and become like his full self. He comes out to me as one of those men who talk for a very long time and like run on sentences, and it just like never lands anywhere.
It's a soup of words, basically. Like that's all you're doing.
Yeah. But the thing that stood out to me is like the expectation is different. Like I don't think if you want a certain outcome in a date, you shouldn't be going on a date without those expectations.
Right. And then honestly, he's talking about all these things about what women want. And Charlamagne did say it. He was like, why that require us to vibrate higher?
Yeah.
So the way that you come in to the date and to meeting
and
this
the
person
people that you're picking
them.
Yeah.
So why don't you look at who you're around and why those women are like that? Maybe you need to change your environment. And like I said, he's been in the entertainment space for so long.
Yeah.
So that's probably what he's seen and he's used to. But hey, maybe it's time for you to vibrate with people that have different folks around them.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can feel how different that is and you can court those women.
I'm really curious what he does on a gathering though.
Nothing. He invites them over to watch Netflix. That's what he's doing. Trying to see
coffee date, a walk date.
I don't know.
Like what do you do on a gathering that's different from a date? Like if you're trying to court someone, you should.
He can't walk around with nobody because he's 5'2", so he don't want to be seen coming up to their chest. A little man, you too little to be asking for a first gathering.
Yeah, a first gathering is. Can you imagine a man walking up to you and be like, "Hey, young lady, I want to invite you on a gathering." I would think it's like a group of people. It's a what is it called? A multi-level marketing scheme.
MLS.
Yeah, a gathering.
Is it MLS or whatever? No. Like a pyramid scheme.
MLM.
MLM. A pyramid scheme.
Yeah, a gathering. That is so weird.
You're talking too loud to be that
He
loud.
probably also texts Grand Rising. Right? Don't you get Grand Rising?
He got a brother. He got a brother's little. It's not called hobo. What is it? What are those people called? Hoteps.
Hotep. Yeah. He gives Grand Rising energy.
And nothing's rising.
I don't like
nothing's
it.
Rising.
I don't like it. Nothing's rising.
I'm sure there's somebody that wants that because there's some women that are very like, I'll just take the minimum. Bare minimum. Not this bare minimum. I don't want that. Anyways,
he thinks he's the prize, honey.
He thinks he's the prize. And it's like, what is he bringing to the table? What is he?
I ain't going to the table to find out.
Is there?
It's at a gathering. It's a gathering.
There's no table. It's just two little seats and there's no table.
Yeah, I don't like
that
it.
Day. And then he went to my, what's your purpose in life? I don't know you like that to be telling you your purpose in life.
My purpose is not to deal with this shit.
My purpose is to go on a date, not a gathering.
Gathering. If you've ever been on a gathering with Omarion, hit us up in a DM. I'm so curious to know what that looks like. I am.
What does a gathering look like? I'm telling you, it's Netflix and chill.
And like he's trying to have sex with you.
Yeah, and then he pull out his titty and be like,
"Are you going to show the tit on?"
I could. I took a screen.
You should show it because I would have never thought he had.
Me neither. Under them shirts.
Yeah,
I think they grew. Maybe he. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He's in the soft era.
First of all, he didn't even say what soft is correctly because a soft era, if
he said it's about materialistic. It is not.
It's actually the
minimalism.
opposite.
Yes.
It's minimalism. It's saying, let me come back and really enjoy my breath. Let me enjoy what I have.
Let me enjoy being a woman. Let me embrace femininity.
That's it.
And when you do that, you like let a man take the lead. So I don't understand. Yeah. Weird.
And
weird
that
energy.
doesn't look like $1 million either. That just means like you coming with high vibrations. That means that you coming with intention. That means that comes with effort.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the part you don't want to do, but you put them effort into them training bras.
I'm shocked by that.
Shocked.
I think it's AI.
No, that was a regular person story from last night. That
Big
wasn't
old
like a Hollywood Unlocked or anything like that. Yeah. It was
Man titties.
about as big as mine. So he might be a full C.
Like, oh.
Can you imagine? When he was jumping, he was turned around, so I wanted to know if they bounced. I don't know.
I don't want to know.
But speaking of that, right? Like, what do you do at a first gathering, a first date? And when you start talking to people, we do have a letter we want to read and give advice to, and I feel like I resonate a lot with this letter. And it just said, well, I can be a little vulnerable on here.
Yes.
We love to cry.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, but if we're vulnerable, it helps, our friend over there be vulnerable. while you're listening. Okay, so girl, let's read this. You ready?
Yes.
Did you have anything else on Omarion?
No, child.
Thank
I was
you.
mad we gave him any energy.
Wait, my computer
Big titty
froze.
self. I don't like that.
I don't like that
A
either.
first gathering. That's rude.
Why did my computer freeze? Whatever, it froze in the right part. Okay, so this letter, you can email us at the So What Now podcast at Gmail.
Yes. Please email us.
yes.
We love helping you guys.
You could also...
And we like to be messy.
Messy with a message.
Messy with a message.
Messy
yes.
with a message. Okay, so this one says, ready for something real.
Mm-hmm.
I love the podcast and all the real, honest conversations you have. Your advice always feels like it comes from a big sister who actually gets it. So I'm hoping you can help me figure out my next steps. At least I'm somebody's big sister.
At least they ain't say auntie.
Yeah, at least somebody sees me as a sister. Thank you.
Thank you, sister.
I'm 35 now and I want to date differently. In the past, I usually get intimate with my partners pretty quickly. It wasn't always intentional, but it just kind of happened. And while I don't regret my experiences, I hope doing things differently will lead to a real relationship. So the other one's fake. Okay. This time around, I want to take my time, but build a deeper emotional bond and see where things go before intimacy to hell. The second you give a man your heart, it goes to hell. Okay, back to it. I want to take my time, build a deeper emotional bond, and see where things go before intimacy enters the picture. But honestly, I have no idea how to navigate the shift. How do I date in a way that aligns with this new mindset without over-explaining myself or scaring people off? Would love your thoughts on how to make this transition in a way that feels natural and empowering. Ready for something real.
Okay, so ready for something real wants to hold back on having sex for a little while and get to know people longer. In the past, she's moved a little faster.
I don't know.
And she wants to know how to navigate
I don't
that.
think I know how to give advice on this because my past has been I either do it on the first night or wait really long. There's no around it. Like the 6-year relationship, first night. The other one, it was like 3 months. Another one was like 4 months. So I just go on what I'm doing now and it's like I don't do anything with anybody for a long time.
Yeah.
But I do get it because I feel like one of the things here is how do you keep a man involved and paying attention, interested without friend zoning them? Because I feel like after a certain amount of time, you go into a friend zone if you're not like pulling a titty out or something.
Oh, okay. So I think we have to understand and learn that you can be intimate with someone without actually having sexual intercourse with them.
Okay, coach. Help me out.
I'm not a coach.
Come on, coach. Come on, dating coach.
But romance and intimacy is not always actual penis and vagina.
That's right.
There's a lot more to it. There's a
Okay.
lot more around it.
Like, what's intimacy to you?
Intimacy is like having deep conversations, sharing things that you're afraid of, things that you aspire to, your dreams, your fears.
That sounds like a first gathering to me.
No, I mean, I wouldn't share this information on a first date. No, like
This is like months in,
yeah,
or weeks
or
in.
depends on how the relationship develops. But yeah,
Okay, so let's say she said it wasn't always intentional, but just kind of happened. She doesn't regret them, so it's not like she was doing anything regretful. She just wants to do something different. So you're talking to someone now, and you see them once a week. You want to let them know you like them. How do you let a man know you like them without like
hold his hand, kiss him, actually tell him that you like him?
You know what's funny?
Use your words. Let's be big girls. Let's use our words. I'm really enjoying spending time with you.
I would.
You are so ridiculous.
Oh my God, it's so
The crazy
hard.
thing is like that's hard, but having sex isn't hard.
Right, because
When having sex should be so hard. You said just close my eyes.
close my eyes, get it done. Don't turn around, don't look. Is it over yet? No. Okay, so I will say, and we talked about this before on the show, that I used like sex more as a tool versus like a pleasure thing. Or the word is not manipulation, but like to get out of things. Control. If there's a fight, it's like, I know this will make it better. And let's just do this.
Just put this pussy on you real quick.
Real quick.
Stop complaining. Shh. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry.
I said, shh. Come here. So now I mean, I'm going back into the dating pool and I just friend zone myself, or like I'll say really silly things like, oh, I gotta go take a shit. Why? Because that's not sexual, so it doesn't drive to a sexual place.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to say like, I'm enjoying spending time with you.
You just did.
I feel like it sounds so silly. But I think we looked up some things.
So what's standing out to me is that she said, how do I do this without over explaining myself or scaring people off? I think the bigger part of that is thinking a man is going to not hang around and get to know you unless you give them sex. They're not going to stick around. You're not going to be able to keep their attention. They're not going to like you. Someone else is going to come around and give it to them and they're going to like them.
Yeah.
That you can't be afraid of it. Like you got to be willing to let people go, right? Like if you want something for your life and somebody's not fitting into that, you got to be able to let them go.
I've been doing much better with that, but this is like the sex part now. All right. Scenario.
Okay.
The little thing I'm talking to wants to fly me out.
Okay.
I've been flued out before.
Yeah.
I have not done anything while I got flued out before. But now I'm like, girl, with your old self.
Yeah.
What do you like? I'm about to be 38. So at 38, you still wait how long? Or how do you have that conversation? Actually, how do you have the conversation beforehand? Like, these are my expectations.
Yeah, I do think you should have, especially if you're going out of town with a guy, I do think you should have the conversation beforehand that like you do not want to be intimate when you get there.
Okay.
And it's not like you telling them like you celibate and you're not having sex till you get married or like you're a virgin. Like, hey, like I'm really enjoying getting to know you. I want to come up there and spend time with you so we can get to know each other better. But at this time, like, I don't want to be intimate.
Well, I can't wait to read the transcription to this. I can just copy and paste and I can say just that.
I'm not ready for that right now.
I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna send it in the text.
Yeah.
I like that.
But you can't be in the bed rubbing your booty up against them.
Oh.
Yeah, because then you're teasing.
Isn't that supposed to be a good thing?
No.
Oh. I thought teasing was a good thing.
Not if you don't want to have sex.
You control yourself, sir.
No, that's not nice.
This
Carla.
is the little ice cream sample.
No,
I won't do. Okay.
So please don't. You sending mixed fucking signals, bro.
That's what my brain does to me.
That's not nice.
Okay, fine. No teasing.
Yeah,
very high
but no,
school.
you especially if you're going out of town, I think you need to make yourself clear.
Okay, I'm gonna make myself clear before I get
yeah. And so in that instance, it would be up to him to decide, like, hey, should I get a separate room? If you're going to his hometown, should I stay at my place and you stay at a hotel? Or like, should I sleep on the couch while you're here?
Okay. Get me a penthouse.
Yeah. But I think the difference between like the times that you've gotten flown out and didn't do anything versus the times that you got flown out and like you did do something was the difference between really liking somebody and not liking them. Because in that instance, you're not afraid to lose them. You're like, no, you're not getting no pussy.
Oh my God, that's so good because we've talked about that. When I like someone, I feel like
when you like someone, you feel like you got to make them like you. Like, oh my God, please like me back. When it's like, of course he's going to like you back. Of course.
Okay.
What is he, blind, deaf, dumb? Of course he's going to like you back.
It's such a hard thing because you don't see yourself the same way other people see you. So sometimes you're like, okay, do I need to do over on this part, especially romantically, to make sure that, but then the other side is like, I want to be respected. So I push it back too far and I don't know when to do it. So I haven't experimented yet with like when it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
I have figured out it doesn't feel good and I don't want it and I walk away from it. And I'm like, oh, this isn't for me. So I now know what it feels like to not want something, to feel like it's not aligned. I haven't felt aligned yet. Yeah. So I guess I'll feel it. I'll know it once I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have sex.
You said you are gonna have sex. You just have to be very clear before you go.
I'm gonna be clear before I leave because I don't want to.
And again, and for ready for something real, the key to success in this is truly not being afraid to lose people who aren't willing to accept this.
Because I feel like this is so elementary. This is something I would tell my child. Yeah. Like if a guy only wants to have sex with you and they don't want you because you won't have sex, it's literally a high school thing.
Yeah.
Then don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't translate the same in adulthood. I don't know why.
I don't know. I think like you get in your head and it's like it becomes like a self-esteem issue, which I know feels crazy, but like it's crazy. Like, oh, please like me back. It's like, no, girl, he like you.
What are you doing?
And if he don't like you, oh well, bye.
See you later.
Here come the next one.
Actually, not that fast. They really ain't coming in that fast.
I know, but like, here come the next one. And then there's okay, so that's the next level. And it takes longer to get there of what if there is no next one?
I think I'm okay with that. I've become more okay with staying single than like getting my heart broken.
They're really just a headache, honestly, if we like truly be honest about it. So it's like, you're going to give up the pussy, have a headache, or wait and give up the pussy and have a headache. Either way, you're going to have a headache.
So then I should do it right away, you're saying?
No, you should do whatever you want, not what they want.
Got it. Whatever I want.
Whatever you want.
Yes. I'm the prize.
Yes. And he's the winner.
No matter what.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know why the guys want to be the prize. They are the winner. The winner of the prize is just
that is so, you're such a good coach.
I'm not a coach.
We are going to name you the unofficial relationship coach.
I am not a coach, I'm not a coach.
It's okay, because you know how to get what you want.
I do hope that like she finds the strength to like let people go, because a huge part of her doing it sooner rather than later, when she's just falling into doing it how she describes it, is because she's letting them take the lead on that and just doing what they want to do.
Yeah. And y'all don't come making fun of me in my DMs.
They're not going to make fun of you. That's very vulnerable. That's hard to say. Yeah.
Well, because it feels childish.
Yes, it does.
It's like, why are you being childish?
Because when we like somebody, our brain goes to noodles. That's why I don't make the mistake of liking nobody. That's the next level. We talk about levels.
Make sure they're all rich.
And make sure they like me.
And that's it.
And then they okay.
When I go on these apps, y'all,
just kidding.
I'll be on the app, right? And I'm like, no. And she was like, let me see that again. These men are like 55.
The older, the better.
Old,
at our
ugly,
age, the older, the better.
And then she'll be like, I see that plane back there. You see that car? You see that watch? Yeah, I can give him a try.
I actually, but at the end of the day, I don't believe in the dating apps.
Which I'm shocked that you said you wouldn't marry Jeff Bezos.
No, I mean, I'm not a gold. It's like, I don't know if the word gold digger is like what truly fits me, because I'm not just like, oh, anybody. No, I would not.
They have to obsess over you and also have gold.
Right.
So it's not just the gold.
Exactly.
The obsession has to come with the gold.
The obsession first, and then the gold.
And then the gold. Okay. I got it. I'll work on it.
Because if the obsession's right, I'll take some silver.
Some
silver.
Platinum.
So in my mind, silver is like paying all my bills.
No. I'm thinking on the literal aspect of it. Silver don't cost shit.
You are insane.
I promise you, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, look.
You're not allowed to bring the laptop to record it anymore.
I can't. My mind goes to different places. I'm like,
the ADHD is like insane right now.
Wow, look, the gold price right now is $2,800 an ounce, 24 karat gold, and silver is. You're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked. Silver is $32.
Okay.
Whereas gold is $2,800.
All right, you're right.
You don't want silver.
No, I don't want silver.
But you want platinum.
I do.
Platinum is like sometimes is less than gold.
What I really want is for women to be okay with saying no.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This episode is brought to you by Ford. Why is being open to new roads and possibilities essential to success when chasing your goals? For me, it's so important to pivot. It's imperative to allow yourself the freedom to change course at any moment when your energy is shifting. When you literally pivot, doors open up, opportunities fall on your lap, and you have so much more time to spend with your loved ones and with yourself. So break free from your day-to-day and start enjoying the little things in life that truly bring you joy. On the road of reinventing ourselves, it's just as vital to find those little things in life that give you a sense of stability, like the new Explorer. You know there's more to discover, and the 2025 Ford Explorer SUV is here to give you space for the things that matter most. It's time to break free from the norm, which has never been more fun and accessible for drivers with the 2025 Ford Explorer SUV. Turn up the adventure with Ford Digital Experience, including a 13.2-inch center touchscreen. Do what matters with the help of available Ford Blue Cruise driver assist technology for hands-free highway driving. Available feature on Blue Cruise equipped vehicles, Blue Cruise requires a connected service plan and a modem activation. Blue Cruise drive assist features can be activated in hands-free blue zones and do not replace safe driving, and drivers need to control the vehicle. See Ford.com/Blue Cruise for more details on available plans and hands-free models. Start your next adventure in America's all-time best-selling SUV. Based on S&P Global Mobility, 1946 current U.S. total, new cumulative registrations for all vehicles identified as SUVs. The new Ford, well, you know what it is. It's on the name, the new 2025 Ford Explorer, built Ford proud. Didn't we look up some good ways to say no?
I think you did when you were practicing.
Did. Let me find it. I was practicing. It's like, how do we say no? It's so hard. Let me see. It's all like podcast strategy, and then like how to say no to sex. Ways to say no, literally.
Good ways to say no.
Okay, so we have some that we liked, and it was. And I love our time together, but I want to wait until I feel 100% ready.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That's a really good one.
I love being really close to you, but I'm not ready for that tonight. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
That one's affirming your feelings.
And I think until you feel like completely confident in saying no, it's okay to like set those expectations before you get there. Like whether you got to send a text message or have the conversation by phone, because you might be afraid of their like initial reaction or things like that. Like
by phone.
That's a safer way to do it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Then.
But again, don't be playing the little.
We can't. You said don't do this one. Can we just cuddle? That's all I want right now. No.
Because men take that as maybe. They don't take that as no. They be like, maybe. They be like, ask again. They take that as ask again, or just
or just go for it.
Yeah,
don't use that.
No cuddles.
Okay, no cuddles. Mm-mm. And then if someone
cuddle with your puppy or your kitty cat, don't cuddle with your
who's kitty cat?
A man. No, like a cat, like a meow cat. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Don't cuddle with a man.
Now I did want to bring up some just in case women felt pressured to, or the person wasn't taking no well, and how were some good ways to say no to that. So
what the fuck did I just say?
Oh, that's one. That's one.
Everybody in the studio got quiet.
That's one. You could definitely do that one. Or you can say, I said no and I don't want to feel pressured. Like when you start softly, or no, and I need you to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Or then if they keep going and now it's like, I'm either going to fuck you up or I'm going to use my
Carla
words one more time. I'm going to be like, open the bag. You don't want to play with me. You can say, I need someone who really respects my boundaries without pushing.
Yeah.
Or you can say, if you can't respect my no, then we need to talk about whether this is the right dynamic for me.
Yeah.
And that's now where you're like, basically, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Because you keep pushing. And I don't think I would even get to a next date or a next conversation.
You could also just like keep changing the subject.
Yeah. I also had like physically distancing yourself and like speaking a little bit louder, but
yeah.
Hopefully nobody has to get there.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunately that it can happen.
If he gets annoying about it, like you're like, oh, like what's up? Like with tonight? I'm like, rent is due in 20 days. Can you believe that? 20 days. Wow.
Rent on the first again? Wow.
On the first again. They bring it up again. Oh my gosh, rent is due in 15 days. And then you know it's gonna be due right after that. I cannot think of anything. I need new brakes. I need new rotors.
Not the rotors.
I don't know. That's a part of the car, right?
Yes.
I need a transmission.
You need a water pump?
Yeah, just keep changing the subject.
Whatever you can think about your car.
Just keep talking about all your problems.
You need a new AC system.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's a big one.
Yeah. Or start talking about how you need to go to the doctor because something itching.
Wait a minute.
As a matter of fact, when you get around them, just start scratching.
All of a sudden, you're itchy.
Yeah, just itchy.
No. Or
don't bathe or something. I don't know.
Fart. I don't know. Get out of there. By that time, get out of there. That's not somebody going to be around. Anywho, ready for something real. I hope you find something real.
I do.
I hope we all find something real and expensive.
Yeah. I think going just like a little bit deeper, I think that afraid to being no goes back to us all being told that we needed to be chosen and be somebody's wife.
Yes. That's the conversation actually I was having with the lady on the phone about how she felt so pressured to get married when she was 15 and she was pregnant for 17 years straight.
Yeah.
And she said that she always said she never wanted to get married. She wanted to live this life. And the church pressured her into like, basically you're nothing without a husband and a man is nothing without a wife.
Right.
And that's when she started having babies by 16, 17. Again, she's like 70 some odd years old.
Wow.
A long time ago. But we were talking about it. I said, there's also women in the Bible. Like Mary Magdalene was not married. There's so many, I won't say so many, but there are very other women in the Bible that also never got married, never had children, were wealthy, were philanthropists. So that's also women that we should talk about when we speak to our children. If we're going the faith-based route. Yeah. Well, hopefully you get that. Hopefully I get that. Hopefully Dex gets that. Dex, you seem happy. You ain't even bashing the men today?
I don't bash men.
Okay.
I love men.
She don't put that negligee on last month.
Girl, my back hurting. That's actually what it is. I see we about to go into the feel good. I don't nothing feel good except for Motrin. It helps a little bit sometimes.
I was going to ask you, what if you take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen?
I can't. Like, I've been taking meds and sometimes they'll help, but it's like I also like don't want to be taking pain pills every day. Because I want to be able to know if I'm getting better or not. You see what I'm saying?
I
don't
get
like
it. I'm only
taking
laughing because I don't take them either.
Yeah, I don't like
and then I'm
taking them.
complaining about the pain, and I'm like, you're complaining when you can take this, but if I take that, something else is going to mess up. I feel like my liver or my kidneys are going to go out.
Yeah, I don't want to be dependent on it. So nothing feels good. What's your feel good?
Well, thanks to you and then TikTok and y'all in my DMs, I talked about getting the tart cherry juice.
Yes.
Yo, this stuff is amazing.
Yes.
It's I cannot believe. So first of all, I was listening to my girl, Mel Robbins, and she had an episode about social media and, well, not just social media, electronics and how our addiction to them, but really how it's a machine that keeps us wanting more and our attention.
Keeps your brain going.
And she wasn't even saying like some people like, get rid of social media, it's not good. She was just saying, hey, it's depleting you of your dopamine. Use it as a tool versus like it using you as a tool. So right now we're the tools for the social media machine.
I'm a social media tool.
You can use social media as a tool. So it's not getting you out of it. I still want you here every single week listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
But
you can put your phone down while you listen.
You can. Unless you haven't left a review yet. Make sure you pick that phone right now. Go and leave a review on Apple or a comment on Spotify if you haven't yet. But no, what's made me feel really good lately has been cherry or tart cherry juice and my poppies. Yeah. So honestly, I gotta talk to Drink Poppy because I want something. Send me a case.
It's a good little mocktail at the end of the night.
It's such a cute drink. So even last night, now this might have been my new routine. So I fill up my wine glass with the tart cherry and some poppy and a little ice. Then I roll my blunt. And then I put my mask on, my red light mask on.
Oh, I'm so
And, you know, it has the hole for the mouth and I can open my eyes and it's portable. So I smoke and I drink my tart cherry juice from the straw and I sit on my chair.
I need to see this.
Back and watch Netflix. It is amazing. I feel so good. I'm like, my skin is getting the help that it needs.
Yeah.
And then, no lie, within 10 minutes.
Peaceful sleep.
But I have also been charging my phone away from me.
Oh, yeah. So you can't just pick it up.
Yeah, so I can't just pick it up. And the first 2 nights was really rough. I felt, you ever seen that video of the kids that are addicted and their thumbs keep moving while they're sleeping?
Yeah.
I felt like a crackhead. Just they get me the phone. It was so bad.
Yeah.
But it's getting better. And I just know that once I take the juice, I put the phone away. And I've been waking up literally at like 6 a.m. when I usually wake up at 4.
Yeah. I toss and turn list when I have it.
Yes.
Now, when you put that magnesium in it,
I'm going to be out for good.
You're going to be out. It's
I
really
really
nice.
Curfew then because I'm asleep.
It's really nice. But it won't work if you keep your phone by you. It's something about the phone that keeps your brain going.
And when I would wake up at 4 o'clock, I'll check the time. So now what I did is I lower Alexa and I just need to know what time it is. So I go, Alexa, what time is it? And she was like, it's 4:15 in the morning. Okay. And she whispers back at me.
Oh, really?
Yes, she whispers. If I whisper to Alexa, she whispers back.
Oh, I need to turn that on for me in the morning.
I'm telling you. So she'll be like, it's 4:10.
Will she tell you like affirmations?
I'm sure. Actually, she just told me yesterday that there's a new Alexa that's smarter, more conversational, that's coming out. And I said, are you selling me a new you? She's like, hi, welcome back to there's a new Alexa coming. Would you like to let me know when it's ready? It's more conversational, smarter. Da-da-da-da. I said, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah. I want her to yell at me and be like, get your big back ass up when I'm struggling to get out of the bed in the morning for the gym. I want her to yell at me.
If she yells at me and I don't want to get up, I'm just going to unplug it.
I'm not. I'm like, okay, Alexa.
Well, you're not finding anything good. But you did say you do feel a little bit better.
I do. As of yesterday.
Over.
As of yesterday.
And
I'm about to go take a Motrin.
How many sessions have you had?
I've had 3.
Okay.
So I'm doing 3 times a week for 3 weeks. And then it's going to go down to 2. And then I'm a C.
How you feel?
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to make your race?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm nervous about what I can do in the race. So I might have to switch it up with my team about what I'm doing.
Or there could be another race.
No, I want to do the race. It's on my vision board.
Your vision board didn't include Old Lady Beck.
No, it didn't.
So I'm going to need you to just ask the doctor first. What are the pros and cons of doing the race? There will be other races out there.
I'm going to be sad. I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm doing the race.
Okay, fine. But it's okay. We can do something fun. We can still go down. Oh, no, it's 420.
I don't want to see nobody else do it if I can't do it. Motherfuckers.
All right. Well, we're concluding here. We don't want to make anyone mad. This is done. Over finite.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for spending another episode with us. We appreciate you being here. Every review, every YouTube comment. Y'all over there fighting with the TK people. Thank you. I love it. If you see one of their comments, comment back to them and be like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Thank you for being a fan. But YouTube, Apple Podcasts for sure, leave a review. Oh, let's actually go into Apple Podcasts.
Let's see what we got.
Mm-hmm. And make sure, just when you listen to stuff, post it on your stories. Like, hey, screenshot while you're listening, post it, tag us, let us know what we got going on. Who just got engaged? I open Instagram.
Nobody.
Oh, the girl from Love is Blind, Amber, AD, the black girl.
Oh, okay.
She got engaged. I know that's right. Okay. Congratulations to her. We should go on Love is Blind. No?
Girl, let's wrap it up.
Sorry,
Go on Love is Blind. See, just you ain't listening to none of this we just talked about.
Wait, I can't find one that I want. I think this one. I don't think we read hers yet, but it's this is. Did I say the one from Titty Terra before?
Titty Terra? No.
I
would have remembered that name.
Her name is Baja Empress. She's Jamaican. Is that how you say it? Baja. She know who she is. It says, love, love, love it. The So What Now podcast with Carla and Dex is so relatable. Y'all have that perfect chemistry that makes every episode a vibe. Hey. I'm excited to join you guys on your journey and can't wait for more great conversations and good energy.
Oh, thank you, girl.
That's so sweet. Okay, perfect. The description of this episode, you're going to see a link that's going to say subscribe to our newsletter. I'm sending you that link. We're going to have a newsletter. Every time an episode comes out, you're going to get an email from us. Like kind of saying like what the email is, what we're talking about. It'll be like a letter from us to you every single week. So
she's signing me up for work on the spot. Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you, it's going to be real easy. But she going to do it sometimes. I'm going to do it sometimes.
Okay.
But we are going to be sending you every single week. Every week. Every episode that goes out, it's going to have the link to the episode. It's going to come right to your inbox. And then that's how we're also going to communicate with you about things that we won't talk about on the pod that you guys can do with us, like a possible retreat.
Okay, yeah, we're going to wrap it up today because she's just doing a lot.
I've been doing a lot of thinking. You've been down bad with your back.
You had all this. Casey Anthony didn't keep you busy?
She's the one that made me want some more.
Okay.
Because she need to calm down. And we need to give more content and do more things to people so they don't look at her Substack.
Okay, fine.
So now we got to work.
Okay.
Well, I'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye. This episode is brought to you by Ford. Why is being open to new roads and possibilities essential to success when chasing your goals? For me, it's so important to pivot. It's imperative to allow yourself the freedom to change course at any moment when your energy is shifting. When you literally pivot, doors open up, opportunities fall on your lap, and you have so much more time to spend with your loved ones and with yourself. So break free from your day-to-day and start enjoying the little things in life that truly bring you joy. On the road of reinventing ourselves, it's just as vital to find those little things in life that give you a sense of stability, like the new Explorer. You know there's more to discover, and the 2025 Ford Explorer SUV is here to give you space for the things that matter most. It's time to break free from the norm, which has never been more fun and accessible for drivers with the 2025 Ford Explorer SUV. Turn up the adventure with Ford Digital Experience, including a 13.2-inch center touchscreen. Do what matters with the help of available Ford Blue Cruise driver assist technology for hands-free highway driving. Available feature on Blue Cruise equipped vehicles. Blue Cruise requires a connected service plan and a modem activation. Blue Cruise drive assist features can be activated in hands-free blue zones and do not replace safe driving, and drivers need to control the vehicle. See Ford.com/Blue Cruise for more details on available plans and hands-free models. Start your next adventure in America's all-time best-selling SUV. Based on S&P Global Mobility, 1946 current U.S. total, new cumulative registrations for all vehicles identified as SUVs. The new Ford, well, you know what it is. It's on the name, the new 2025 Ford Explorer, built Ford proud.